So I'm in the Churchill house here in Hantsport. Just amazing property here. This house, there's no detail untouched.
There's a number of photographers that are coming in, felt like they go to these ghost stories. There's a party coming March 4th. I don't know much about that next organizing that.
When's the filmmaker coming?
February 4th.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll get you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about this property.
I'm Sally Zamora. I'm a member of the board at Hantsport Memorial Community Center. This is Churchill House, and it was originally built as a wedding present by Senator Ezra Churchill for his son John and wife Mary. Ezra Churchill started the Hantsport shipbuilding yard and was a very astute and prosperous man. He had his fingers into many things, but he traveled the world as a ship owner and builder and brought materials back for this house to build it. So we have crystal and marble from France, we have mahogany, we have Belgian glass, and he brought in artisans to hand paint and hand carve all the gorgeous woodworking from the shipbuilders. An example of something that was done by hand would be this was the Churchill crest that is plaster and put on and shaped by hand and then all hand painted. And
no wallpaper here.
No wallpaper here, not in this room. And they were in favor with the king at that time. So this, I've been told, shows that, just the design.
Yeah.
And there are many interesting things that are original to the house, like the fireplaces.
Pretty amazing, eh, Peter?
Yeah, it is indeed.
Speaker Moore here, he's the one that instigated me. I should come look at this place.
The fireplaces used to burn coal, but this is marble from France. The mirrors that we're looking at were actually in the Halliburton House in Windsor when Ezra Churchill lived there. And then when it was sold, they were brought here to be part of John, his son's house. Many, just gorgeous features in this place.
So I'm up here.
Yep.
So Sally, this is all hand painted as well?
This is plaster that was put on wet and shaped by hand by George Lyons and then painted. The fruit and flowers and things at the top are hand-carved plaster installed in sections. The ceilings are all hand-done plaster put on wet and then painted. And then even the medallions in the ceiling, everything is hand-painted in here. No wallpaper in this room either.
Wow. Just think of the time it'd take to do something like this. Just crazy. I get dizzy even trying. Just amazing. So you said the marble,
It's from France.
From France.
Yes, it is, and the crystals.
because they were ship guys, so they could bring anything they wanted anywhere, so all over the world, eh?
Well, they did, and they
Yeah.
brought in like stained glass from Belgium, which would be in the front door.
Yeah, we'll go look at that.
Okay, yeah, and just things that took their eye, they would bring back to use and the Churchills built more than one house. So down at the CKF plant was another Churchill house that was even larger, and it was used for executives and things coming to the business, but it was of the same era. So a lot of similarities to what you see. So the Belgian glass is here. Not sure that that was down there, but definitely the same kind of carvings and hand done and hand painted things. This is wallpaper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then this is called anaplecta, and it's only because of the number of colors in the wallpaper. It's put on hot and wet and then shaped to the shapes that are in the wallpaper and then hand painted after that.
Okay.
And so we have a couple of rooms that have wallpaper, but most of it is plaster and hand painting.
Yeah. Well, this is a gorgeous way to build a wall as well.
Isn't
It's
it?
really.
Yeah.
And we talked about the lady here on the staircase.
Ondine is a Germanic nymph, and she was believed to bring good news, bad news if they would take replicas of this on board ship, and if the men all behaved and were very proper, she brought good luck. But if anybody messed around or did any sort of underhanded things, then she was believed to have sunk ships and caused deals to go awry. So that's Ondine.
Yeah. I'm going to run up up top
Okay.
here and just take a look at the balcony, and then. What do you call this? What would I call this area? This is where the bands would set up and.
The alcove. Alcove.
Alcove.
Yep, they would put their instruments through the doorway you just walked through.
Yeah.
And they would set up in that circular window, and then down below you is where the guests and family would dance or enjoy the music.
Yeah.
And it's quite the view from up here.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, really. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad I came here. I was here when I was young, but you just take for granted how much history and beauty and everything we have, right here in Hantsport, Nova Scotia, right?
That's it.
What year was this house built? Do you know?
1860.
1860. Yeah. Time meant nothing.